truth. I stare past the shattered youth. A glass raised to lost brothers, gone down the road, no others. Shadowed faces, neon traces, fading fast, fading fast. Boots scuff on a cracked old floor. Time drips slow, can't fight it no more. Dust in the air feels like home, but the silence screams you're alone. Where do the broken go when the stars don't show? A glass raised to lost brothers, gone down the road, no others. Shadowed faces, neon traces, fading fast, fading fast. Shadows dance the wall. Whiskey breath of him in the smoky hall. Cards fall slow like time don't crawl. Eyes like embers burn in the back. Bourbon souls in the backroom. Every deal a song of doom. back to where you began. Ooh, bourbon souls in the back room. Dreams smell like the bottles bloom. Every deal a song of doom. Bourbon souls in the back room. It's neon light, glass fog whispers fade, smoke curling slow like time. Every eye, every lie, this place is a broken blade. Slow posing in a lonely bar, burns like truth but don't heal scars. Whiskey nights, an empty jar, slow posing in a lonely bar. Shadows dancing low under a flicker buzz, cards folding to a ghost. What's the game? What's the shame? The bottle knows who it was. Lost faces in the haze, everyone has a name. Slow posing in a lonely bar, burns like truth but don't heal scars. Empty glass stares back at me. Drips of amber ghosts I see. Shadowed faces in the smoke. Their whispers curl, their voices choke. Who am I when the lights are low? Just a name no one should know. The jukebox hums a stranger's hymn. The bartender knows my sins. He pours them slow, he pours them deep. Secrets buried won't let me sleep. Every drop a tale begins. The bartender knows my sins. Trace the wood so scarred. Memories carved, they hit so hard. Neon bleeds like a wound that won't heal. Truths I drown, truths I conceal. The mirror marks with hollow a man undone by his own lies. He smirks at me through the din. The bartender knows my sins. Pour it dark, pour it bitter. My soul's a shiver, my heart's a quitter.
Neon bulb on a whiskey glass. Street light shadow that don't quite pass. Smoke curl like a question mark. Another bitter night, breaking in the dark. Can't stop the ticking, it eats my time. Every second, bleeding out like wine. bitter nights for a broken man. Rain hits the pavement in a crooked tune. The clock's slow hum haunts the empty room. Echoes whisper lies to the empty chair. Nothing left but the weight of it. Dreams fade like smoke from a burnt out flame. Every mile traveled feels the same. Bitter nights for a broken man. Chasing ghosts through a dying land. The mirror cracks, but I can't understand. Bitter nights for a broken man.
Bottle speaks louder than prayer. Neon flicker shadows like broken flares. Dusty wind whispers a forgotten name. Highway lines melt, all roads look the same. Who do you call when no one's there? Who do you blame when the mirror won't care? Whiskey tears on a broken road. Heartache burns, but it won't need a road. I keep driving, the silence explodes. Whiskey tears on a broken road. The moon hides behind a smoky veil. Every mile feels like a ghost trail. Rust in my veins, cold steel in my hand. A drifter's curse I don't understand. What do you see when the answers fade? What do you fight when the truth's ablaze? Whiskey tears on a broken chasing the cold, whiskey tears on a broken road. Street lights bleeding cold down the alley cracks, rain falling slow like a hymn for the damned. Shadows move quiet where the devil stands. Hums low, carries a name I don't know. A bottle left for my ghost, a bottle left for my ghost. The night don't speak, it just knows. A black river twisting under a rusted moon, tires hum on the blacktop, no end too soon. Every mile's a question, every drink's a wound. A bottle left for my ghost, a bottle left for my ghost. The night don't speak, it just knows. Echoes of whispers in the neon glow, cards on the table, everyone aglow. The whiskey burns, but it's all I know. Whiskey sweat on the table, Glass where it's colder than the room. Shadows stretch across the timber floor. Clock ticks loud like a loaded gun. Breath heavy smoke fills my lungs. Smoke rising from an old glass. Memory in the amber past. Burned edges where the light won't last. Smoke rising, rising from an old glass. Neon hum through the crack blind. Hides a face I used to know. Rain whispers against the steel rails. Footsteps fade where the dark winds blow. Lost again, chasing shadows below. Smoke rising from an old glass. Memories in the amber past. Burned edges where the light won't last. Smoke rising, rising from an old glass. Every mile a ghost I left behind. Every turn a devil's design. Highways bleed into a crooked line. As whiskey burns, but it don't neon arms the room made clean. Whiskey glass stains dreams unseen. A face in shadow, no light to gleam. Cigarette burn the only gleam. Smoking blues behind the bar. Who are you? Who am I? Smoking blues behind the bar. Just the ghosts we live to die. Leather creaks, the chair won't stay still. Hands are heavy like unpaid bills. The jukebox coughs the last sad thrill. Ashtray full, but the night's uphill. Footsteps echo, can't tell whose. Memories loose like untied shoes. Smoking blues behind the bar. Who are you? Who am I? Smoking blues behind the bar. Just the ghosts we live to die. Crack show, half a man. A world gone crooked, no master plan. Cards fall slow, like sinking sand. What's the point? Who understays? Night spills like ink on a tattered page. A cigarette burned like the stage. Neon hum, but the silence screams. 2 fingers deep in shattered dreams. Whiskey whispers what I can't forget. 2 fingers of sin 2 fingers of sin. Highways cold, headlights bleed, chasing ghosts I'll never free. The shadows laugh in the rearview haze. Memory claws like a wolf in a cage. Whiskey whispers what I can't forget. 2 fingers of sin and regret. Sin and regret. Sin and regret. Burns like fire, can't drown it yet. Every sip takes the hole I'm in. 2 fingers of regret. 2 fingers of sin.
Dust on the glass, smoke in my lungs. A shadow walks slow where the bitter is sung. Highways a whisper, neon like a scar. The bottle talks louder than the strings on my guitar. Whiskey blues for wounded kings, crown of ash and broken ring. Drink the dark till the night birds sing. Stars don't blink. I traded my soul for a stranger's drink. Rust on the edges, cracks in the floor. Every knock sounds like a ghost at the door. whiskey blues for wounded kings, crown of ash and broken rings. Drink the dark till the night birds sing.
Shadows crawl where the neon died. Streets whisper stories tangled in light. Whiskey glass cracked and worn, memories burn, the edges torn. Burn memory in a whiskey night. Smoke rolls heavy, drown in the light. Echoes haunt me, never feel right. Burn memories in a whiskey. Trace the rim of the past. Every sip slower, but it won't last. The clock's a ghost, hands like chains. Rusted guilt flows in my veins.
Highway hums a hymn so low. Where do broken hearts go? Burn memories in a whiskey night. Smoke rolls heavy, drown in the light. Echoes haunt me, never feel right. Burn memory in a whiskey night. The road wears my sorrow, tires scream, faded lines blur into a dream. Ashes scattered where I stand, a ghost, a bottle,
and empty hands.
The glass sweats cold, the bourbon bites, neon ghosts hum through the night, fingers on the rim, spinning my sense. Shadows cross slow, the walls breathe tight, the silhouette lingers, her dress alight every step she takes. Drips a cruel hymn, whiskey truth in a shattered disguise. Bourbon blood and midnight lights burns my throat, stings my eyes. A whiskey truth in a shattered disguise. Footsteps echo on a highway to black, chasing a shadow, never looking back. The moon's ablaze, cutting through the haze. Her laugh's a whisper, laced with flame, her touch a riddle I can't name, caught in a web. These endless mazes, smoke wraps the air like a snake. Every choice feels like a mistake. Shadows creeping in the barroom glow. Whiskey burns where the lost souls go. Glass half empty like my restless mind, searching for something I'll never find. Highway hums slow, a ghostly tune. Night's cold breath whispers too soon. One last drink before the fall. One last chance to lose it all. Neon flickers against the wall. One last drink before the fall. Cigarette haze wraps the room in chains. Memories hit like a cold steel train. Eyes in the mirror don't know my face. Running in circles I can't erase. The road's a serpent coiled in black. It swallows me whole, no turning back. Echoes of laughter fade to dust. Steel and sorrow grind to rust. One last drink before the fall. One last gamble with it all. Clock keeps ticking, but I just stall. One last drink before the fall.
Empty road, nothing moves but the air. Neon flickers, whispers truth like a dare. Shadows crawl across a broken line. No God, no angel, no warning sign. The bottle's empty, but it don't feel dry. The whiskey moon's got a crooked eye. The whiskey moon saw everything. It saw my shame, it heard her scream. miss a thing. A guilty man, a shattered dream. Footsteps echo on the cracked motel floor. Blood on my hands and her dress by the door. I told her lies, she called my bluff. Love don't kill, but hate's enough. A pistol's heavy when the night turns still. The whiskey moon knows who I'd kill. The whiskey moon saw everything. It saw the fire, it burned the rain. The whiskey moon don't miss a thing. The bitter truth, the sting it brings.